Karen had always been a pain ever since she moved across the street, acting like she owned the entire neighborhood, shouting fake HOA rules and making up reasons to confront people. One morning, while I was watering my plants, she barged onto my porch yelling about my lights being too bright at night, claiming they were against some community standards. I calmly told her to leave my property and reminded her that our street wasn't even part of an HOA. But she just smirked and said, "You'll regret this. I'm calling the cops." I said, "Go ahead," and walked back inside, knowing something she didn't. 15 minutes later, red and blue lights flashed outside, and there she was, arms crossed, acting like she'd won some war. But as the patrol car door opened, her smug face twisted into shock because the officer who stepped out wasn't just any cop. It was my wife, Jenna, in full uniform, straight from her shift. Karen stammered, "Why are you here?" Jenna stayed professional and asked for her complaint. Karen lied through her teeth, accusing me of threats and harassment, but Jenna calmly asked if she had any proof. Karen had none. What she didn't know was that we had a doorbell cam capturing everything, and within seconds, Jenna pulled it up on her phone. There was Karen, screaming, stepping onto my porch uninvited, and even trying to peek through our windows. Jenna's tone changed. She looked Karen straight in the eye and said, "You just made a false report and trespassed. Both are offenses." Karen went pale, tried to backpedal, and even forced a weird laugh, saying it was all a misunderstanding. But Jenna didn't budge. She issued Karen a citation for a false report and a warning for trespassing, signed and sealed by her own neighbor in uniform. But the real twist came the next day when Karen's husband came to apologize. Turns out he's a retired judge, and he had no idea what his wife had been up to. He thanked us for handling things calmly and said she'd be handled privately. Since that day, Karen hasn't so much as glanced in our direction. So tell me, what would you do if someone tried using the law against you, not knowing the law lives in your house?